The fuck good, man. It's Playworld Radio, man.
Bitch, man. Y'all know what's going on.
Man, it's your boy Big Juice.
Swatter Pod.
Sky Baby.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Who the fuck we got in the building today?
Hey, man.
Step up to the mic, man. Let him know who it is.
Hey, in the building, straight from VA to the A, we got Pj Howard, Pj Howard in the building, you feel me?
We got a jam-packed Thursday. Go ahead, my bad, Smooth. Go ahead.
I go by Smooth.
Hey, I'm P. Howard. Hey, I'm Slim Chulo.
I'm King Fargo.
For sure, man. Y'all definitely gonna have to talk a little bit louder. Let's scoot the mic up to you.
Hey, look, y'all. Hey, everybody out there, it's Smooth B-Day. We bringing it in at 12.
Bringing it in at 12.
It's business, but it's also family. So we enjoying ourselves here. Young, black, successful people, man. It's all about prosperity, man. We just prospering. We here, man. Y'all know it's Playworld Radio. Y'all know I'm drunk.
Wait, hold up though. So for the people, first time tapping in, give them a little background on who y'all is, you know what I'm saying, where y'all come from and all that.
Alright, you wanna go first?
I'll go first.
Look, you go do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so my name Pj Howard, man. I'm from Portsmouth, Virginia. I'm from the city. I've been in it for a long time, I grew up out the far, you know what I'm saying? But I made it out. I can honestly say I made it out. Went to college, got my degree.
Yeah.
2 degrees.
Come on, talk to him.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm just out here living now, man. Like living good. So I'm blessed.
Period.
Love that, man.
That's what's up.
With Hydef. We from Suffolk, Virginia.
Come closer.
We from Suffolk, Virginia. We all grew up together since I was 5. He was 6, he was 7. Boys and Girls Club. Like, we've been dancing. We've been dancing since we met each other. And I actually found out Keem is my cousin. Like, Keem is my cousin, like my blood cousin. So it's just crazy. We grew up together, went several ways because people went to different middle schools and high schools and stuff. Nah, not high schools. Yeah, you went to a different high school than us. Came back in high school, did a dance battle. This when King came back. I'm gonna let King talk about him when, you know what I'm saying, but I'm talking about the group. He came back, we all did a dance competition, met Miss Amber, shout out to Miss Amber Hurley. And it actually just took off from there. Anything we said that we was gonna do, we did it. And it was just how life goes with us. I don't know about everybody else, but it's just how life goes with us.
Yeah, I can pitch in on that. Like, we always had this brotherhood. We never got into it. If we did, it was something small, you know what I'm saying? We never let anything get between us. So, like, high school, we got back right. King came back around. We did this dance competition for a Fresh Empire. And the judge was D-Lo from Chicago and one of Beyonce's backup dancers or choreographers or something like that. And we ended up winning. And I'm gonna let King tell the rest of the story.
Yeah, so like Slim was saying, I came back around. I was in Newport News, Virginia. Well, I'm from Suffolk, but I was raised in Bad News, aka Newport News, Virginia. And I got caught up with the wrong crowd and I couldn't leave the city. I was on probation, but when I came back around, I told my boys, like, I'm hungry for this shit. Like, I'm ready to come back around, I'm ready to dance, I'm ready to get back to what we started. So we did a competition with Fresh Empire. We won $500, and I had a Hummer. I had an H3 Hummer, and we just like, fuck it, let's go to Philly. So after we won first place, we went to Philly, and we turned up. Shout out to Corey Flocka. He showed us around, and he showed us mad love, and we rocked over there. We made hella content, network, and just on our grind. It went up from there. Then we met Miss Amber Hurley. That's our manager. Shout out to Miss Amber Hurley, DeAndre Fulton. Yeah, she became our manager, and we just started going up from there. And one day, I just like, yo, it was, matter of fact, it was snowing so hard one night. And we was at my bro Tony house. And I was like, man, I had this idea like, yo, this beat so hard, yo. I know we could do something with it. And it was Rich the Kid, New Freezer, the song New Freezer. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, this beat so hard, man. And it was so organic. And Smooth came out the room. I was like, bro, just do what you do, bro. Just be yourself. And I was recording. I was actually, recording and everything. So I just told Smooth, be yourself, and I was like, yeah, do that dance we was doing earlier, and he was doing that dance, and the neck tilt to the left, yeah, to the right, yeah, that's the New Freezer challenge. We created that actually, and we took off with that millions global, worldwide. Beyonce did it in her world tour. We was on stage with Rich the Kid. We performed in Heartbreak on the Full Moon tour. And we met so many celebrities. We went to the BET Awards. It was so amazing. It was
Talk about that experience. Like, what was that like?
On the BET?
Nah, just all of it.
Man, I'm gonna let Slim elaborate more on that.
So when we started doing music, we had our first like performing like our song, and it was just ladies saying we won. Basically, it was something like, oh, I'm down here scouting for people for BET. Yeah. So she said we won. So we doing fundraisers and stuff like that, raising money to go to LA. Our parents coming in, everything. We get to LA, the main contact lady is not answering her phone, replying or none of that. So somebody else is like replying like she got in an accident. And you had to have credentials to get inside. So basically we got there, everybody panicking. Like, we out here for no reason. We got our parents out here and stuff like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't care. I'm like, we out here, you feel me? Next thing you know, we all went inside the Airbnb. We got ourselves together, came back out. We made it in. We ended up performing like at 3 different spots. And we actually tried out for the New Edition movie.
And the Bobby Brown.
Yeah, in the Bobby Brown story. We was in there for like 7 hours.
That's tough.
And so like the last day, the day of the awards, we didn't have no like ticket to get in, but we all had like matching outfits. So we ended up like, hell no, we ain't about to put on this and we ain't going in. And then we ended up finding the lady, Miss Reed, and she had 4 tickets. Unfortunately, everybody didn't get to go in, but somehow we all ended up getting in, you feel me? But it was a dope experience. To me, I would say, like, that made me, like, believe even more. Like, I never stopped believing, but after that, all that happened, like, it was a wrap. Like, can't nobody tell me no different.
Come on.
Tight shit.
Like, shit.
That's what you said. That's what I felt, too. Look, we was one of the ones that didn't get no ticket. Mm-hmm. Like, we told Slim to go in there with Miss Amber. We had a whole nother group with us, and we told 2 of them to go in there. So it was him and Miss Amber and 2 of the other group that was with us, because they came because they won too. So we outside, we all still looking the same. So I'm like, shoot, I'm about to flick up. Like, you can't tell me nothing. Like, I got on a whole kilt. What man you know wearing a kilt? But if I show you the picture, you'll be like, all right, you feel me? Like, everybody can't wear that. Like, but that's me though. That's me.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So we taking pictures and stuff, and some like TV news lady come through. She just like, y'all look so nice. Where y'all get that from? We explaining to her where we from, where we got it from. Shout out to Slim cousin Shad. He a fashion designer.
Yeah, for sure.
He tough. I didn't at first. I'm like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know. But then I put it on. Like, I'm wearing a plaid kilt.
That's your hard, though.
Kilt.
On some good days.
But I'm like,
What you wear with it?
it was all plaid. Like, all plaid.
Yeah.
Plaid
Kinda
top,
hard.
plaid bottom, plaid pants.
But this one plaid was hot though. Like that was that like 6-7 years ago. That's when plaid was in. Like niggas was wearing
I
plaid.
like flats.
Like you niggas wear the plaid joggers.
It was tough after I accepted it. Like I really had to accept it.
If you wear it the right way.
gotta wear it right, yeah.
I felt like I was wearing it right. But like when I'm looking at it laying on the bed, I'm like, I don't know if I should just like put this on. But then we put it on. One of our homeboys, he going crazy like, nah, I don't know about this. Cause he not with all that.
Yeah.
So like, when I'm like, shit, this shit alright though. So I started taking my pictures, getting in my zone. Like once I started getting in my zone, you just gotta accept it. When everything feel like it's all failing, just realize your main purpose of why you there. Like it was the whole reason why we was there.
Kind of remind me of Andre 3000, like with the style.
Yeah.
Cute shit.
We a little like it's okay to be different, and we was on that.
Yeah.
So you got a whole group of 5 men dressed different. Somebody got to notice you. She noticed us. She got us in there with them. So I'm like, where you at? I said, I see you. He called me right after we do our little interview with her, right in front of the BET Awards. He called me. He like, where you at? I said, I see you, bro. I'm right behind you. He like, how y'all get in? So we explained to him, boom, boom, boom. Now everybody just enjoying themselves like in the BET Awards. It was a blessing in disguise.
That has to be a surreal moment. Like, I remember I used to do 3-way between my homegirls and 106 Park coming on. I used to when I had the Samsung slider phone, and my mother used to go to Bible study. I used to turn the TV all the way up. I get my songs on the phone. Yeah. BET. 106. That's major. I know y'all for a minute now, so to even, I mean, once I met y'all already had went through all that and stuff like that. But even still, where y'all was at, like, just to see where y'all come from, where y'all started to where y'all like going and transcending to, I'd be so proud. Like, you feel me? This is my family, but they really grinded for everything. Like,
sure. And
it's not instant gratification. Like, a lot of people understand just because you go viral, that doesn't mean anything. Okay. You're just a face that everybody's seen. To monetize it and then to pursue your passion so it becomes your career, it's difficult. You know what I'm saying? And so, PJ, that's why I want to ask you, because yours was a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? You know, High Def is a group, but how you transcended and came to light was a little bit more like on some personal. So, like, talk about that.
I never forget. One day, I was watching the news and like one of my homeboys died. So I'm like, boy, like, I got to do something like stop violence. You know what I'm saying? I just got home like from college. I played college football or whatever, so I'm back at the crib. So I'm just like, boy, like my homeboy died, so I got to do something to stop the violence, just a little bit. If not all the violence, just a little bit. So I'm like, I'm about to create a dance. Like I always danced. Like my father was a drum major, my mom was in the band, college band, all that. Mm-hmm. So I had like a dance background, you know. So I'm just like, I'm gonna create a dance. So I'm just thinking I'm eating Frosted Flakes. I never forget watching Wavy TV. So I'm just like, boy, like what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Mm-hmm. So I get up, finish the bowl of Frosted Flakes, put the bowl in the sink, whatever. But I started like doing a little dance. But you know, like I mean, I always been like popular growing up and stuff like that. But I feel like I wasn't given a true answer. Like or everybody I asked, I think they was just saying it because they were like, yeah, PJ, like yeah, that's dope. Like I'm just like, is it really though? Like so. Boom, make a dance or whatever like that. And this is right before the pandemic too, so yeah. I'm like, alright, make a dance. Never forget, I went to a local high school basketball game. Just chilling.
Where was it at?
It was in the city. It was Norfolk versus Wilson. Ooh. Sold out though, sold out.
If y'all not from VA, that's I ain't from VA, but I've been in my look. That's a lit game.
Lit. I'm talking about. It was sold out. It was turning people around. So I get in there late. Somehow I get in. Get in there. Boom. Like somebody like save me a seat in the front, whatever. So sit down. Boom, 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 boom. Mind you, the song came out. Hit Your Groove. It came out January 1st of 2020. So like, it's around January 13th. I'm at the basketball game, whatever. So like the girls game just finished, the boys come out to warm up. But I know I'm not tripping. It's a DJ in there. So I'm like, I hear like he mixing. And I hear the beat a little bit and I'm like, I sit back, I'm like I know I ain't tripping. So boom, he kicking in full gear. So then you know like it's like I felt like obligated because everybody like turn around, look at me, stand up, take out the phone. So I'm just like, what I'm gonna do? Like, what I got? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what I'm gonna do? So I get up. Like, mind you, it was on the spot. Like, so I ain't had time to like get nobody my phone. Like, record this. Like, it's just like all in the moment. So get up. Like, did the dance that I made or whatever like that. And then I ain't even have no footage. Honestly, everybody tagged me on Instagram, and I made like a video of all the tags from all angles, whatever.
Yeah.
Posted it, and it went viral on social media. So I'm like, boy. So mind you, I love sports because I played sports growing up and everything. So now I'm like, I'm still going to games or whatever. But now it's like a thing. Like people like, you gonna dance today? Like yeah. I'm just coming to watch the game for real. But somehow, some way, it's like I'm put on the spot. So it kept building. Then like all the major pages, you know, like Overtime, like Sports Center. I never forget. I coached like, cause I played football, coached 707 football. So I was in the tournament in South Carolina. Like we just finished winning. Boom, boom, boom. We did the dance, whatever, like that. Like the owner of the tournament battle. They came over there, like the camera guy. They were like, run it back. So boom, I ran it back. Then all of a sudden, I see Cam Newton run over there, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody getting lit, whatever, like that. So I never forget, we leave South Carolina coming back to Virginia. So like it was like a 6-hour bus drive. Like we took a charter bus. Like we had like 3 teams in the tournament. So boom, it's like 10 o'clock at night. Like I'm asleep on the bus. So I see my phone flash. Like I'm just like, what's this? So look, right?
The details is crazy.
A girl DM me. She was like, oh my God. She was like, I really bang with your dance. Like, I'm like, appreciate it. Like, I'm chatting. I'm like, boom, boom, boom.
You really trying to keep it beat?
Like, yeah, you know, I'm like, where you from? She was like, I'm from Cali. I'm like, okay. So mind you, it wasn't like direct. It was like 3-4 minutes in between each message. Yeah. So I'm trying to do my research. So I'm like, let me go to her page. Let me like see who she following, whatever, boom. So she following like Bronny, like LeBron's son, like all this. I'm just like, word. Okay. So boom, last words. I remember telling her, I was like, hey, I would like get groovy. I was like, hey, I would like continue to hit that groove like that. She was like, you ain't got to worry about it. She was like, I'm gonna tell my best friend to hit it with me. So I'm thinking like who your best friend? Like, who your best friend? So boom, this was a Sunday. I never forget, right? I cannot make this up. I wake up Wednesday morning of the next week. Wednesday morning, because I went to sleep like early, because like I teach the kids or whatever.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
So like, boom, I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to go to bed at a reasonable hour. Yeah. So, boom, so I wake up in the morning. So like, boy, no lie, I woke up, I had like 80 text messages, 30 missed calls. I'm just like, Lord, please, nobody, like, I pray nobody like passed away. Like what's going on? So like, people hit me, they were like, bro, like, did you see, I forgot the page, it was a major page or whatever.
Daquan. Complex.
Yeah. They were like, LeBron's son just did your dance, whatever, boom. I'm like, word. Like that, so I'm talking about like, I had like turned notifications off on my phone, like my phone was like, it was going crazy, whatever. So you know what I'm saying, I go to the school, whatever, like, you know, people making it a big deal, but I'm just like, yeah, you know, like, yeah. Cause like the crazy thing about it, right? Like before we got out, cause mind you, like this really popped off like the pandemic. Yeah. Like this is right before the pandemic. So like during the pandemic, it blew because like all the like celebrities, like
everybody was doing it.
Yeah, they were doing it with their kids. They was at home, like, you know, so everybody doing it. So I never forget, I was asking the kids in the class, I'm like, which beat y'all like the best? Like, so they picked the beat out. They had say so in it. Like, I'm just like, all right. So like they seen the vision, cause I told them, I was like, I'm about to create a dance, all that. Like, they're like, for real. So like You know what I'm saying? So they seen it all fold, like they seen it like from start, like to finish, like, cause they, you know, I thank them for that, cause like they had said something like that. So like the pandemic came around, boom, but right before the pandemic, I was at school, so I went to school that day. Then I remember taking the kids to lunch, and then I checked my phone 12 noon. And LeBron himself posted it. Like he posted the kids. I'm like, oh my God. Like I'm talking about like right there. It really like really like celebrities, like they was tapped in, whatever. But I can honestly say like LeBron, like and his family, like they really set it off. Like so from there, like after that day, Wednesday starting Thursday, it was a different celebrity each day. Like a different celebrity, whether it was like from Lil Baby to like Summer to like even Chris Brown did something with his daughter with it, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like it really like took off like that, and that really, cause it really like I really wasn't like I was always lit. I was always lit, like just dancing, just a naturally hyped person like that. But from that point, that just like really opened doors, like started traveling.
Did any of them reach out to you or like let you know like they was fucking with you type shit?
Yeah, I got some like DMs and stuff like that. Some follows, you know. Mm-hmm. It was, you know, I was thankful. I can honestly say thankful. Mm-hmm. I kept a level head though, but like I can honestly say like it really opened doors to this day. Like that was 2020. And like to this day, it's just like I make dance music now, like just get lit.
What's crazy is we didn't even know each other at the time. We didn't. Like we did. Like let me talk about that though. Let me talk about that.
So like them, like we from like the same area, so like they was always lit. Like I was lit, whatever. But we somehow never like
got together.
Never linked, like never got together. But we was from the same area, like. People like they were like, boy, like PJ, they were like, you need to like link with Hydef, like I'm like, yeah, one day, like, but we never linked. Like
both saying, yeah, one day.
Yeah, and it's just like, y'all remember the day that we linked? I don't even remember the day that we linked.
I'm like, look, I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, if we get together, it's gonna be a wrap. If we all get together, it's gonna be a wrap. For the city, like this is what the city need. They wanted it too bad. Like they was fiending for it.
I could single-handedly like say like, bro, like y'all have brought like relevancy and swag to the VA. Like being like going to school in VA and stuff like that. The only notion niggas used to have about niggas from VA is that everybody used to try to be like, oh, they don't got their own identity. They either want to be from the DMV or they want to be from New York. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all showed them 757.
Right.
Like y'all stayed true to y'all. Like y'all showed them like, bro, look.
Sure. Right.
Look, nigga, we been lit. Y'all must have forgot about Missy Pharrell. Like, but y'all brought that like relevancy back as far as like on the entertainment aspect, like outside of Chris Brown and shit. Like who was really bringing it going viral from VA before y'all?
Hey, by you saying that, I love you, bro.
Hey, you know I love you too, bro.
That's all I wanted to say.
Look, when I came down, you know, I'm an up north nigga. I'm like, these VA niggas corny. Like, yo, but then I met these niggas, I'm like, hold on. I like these niggas. Hold on, I might be a easy. Hold on. 7'5", what up? Nigga, I'm out here. Like, yeah. And look, and Virginia got beautiful women too. I'm gonna put that out there too. Look, they got some baddies, alright? Don't go to Portsmouth. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Portsmouth really jumping though. No, I ain't gonna lie. The Portsmouth though, I'm just talking shit. Look, them P-Town, look, I don't wanna get them P-Town ladies. I love you, okay? I know y'all know Hydef, PJ for their viral TikToks, dances and stuff like that, but they are also great artists and they put out great quality music. So what we're gonna do right now, before we get into some exclusive content from both of them, we're gonna figure out like, talk about that process and like what it's like, because a lot of times when you become viral for one thing, people like to box you in and only say you're that. Right. So to actually stay consistent, to put out quality, like talk about just the process of what y'all go through and like y'all mindset on what it takes to actually like, you know, overcome those obstacles.
Well, first and foremost, I would say I knew we all do. Well, Keem always like used to rap. Smooth, he was in chorus. He used to sing. I used to freestyle in class. People would be like, "Why you doing rap?" And I used to be like, because people, they know I just dance. And then you got a lot of people, they want to rap. And I ain't want to be put with them. But as we like got the group together, I was like, yo, we need to do music. We need to do more than just like what we know. Like expand everything. So doing music is cool. Like we all get there. Like really talented. Like you got people like, not trying to be funny. You got people that get on these days that don't want to rap, never knew they could, or like, you know what I'm saying? They just get on. But like we actually have the gift. So like we just started using it, and we just do what we do and we put it out. We don't really care what nobody got to say.
Understand the whole thing of like being a entertainer, like not just putting yourself in one. It's like you kind of just put yourself in a box already before they even could do it. So it's like they'll ask you, why you not doing music? Why you not doing music? It's just like you don't want to, because y'all already know me as a dancer. You already know me from what I'm doing. Why would I stop what I'm doing to do that?
Right.
So you already boxing yourself before that you could even let them box you.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, my fault, not to cut you off, but do you feel like there's a cliche standard on like the influencers who go viral for a dance, like for them to just keep making dance songs, like Tisa Korean?
He's hard.
No, he's hard though. That's what I'm saying. Like, but like, I feel like people like he good at what he do. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So I feel like, do you feel like people gonna be expecting that? Like, okay, every time they make something, I want it to be some shit I can dance to.
But if you truly like musically inclined, like you gotta be musically inclined to understand what somebody is saying through the mic. Like when you understand what somebody is saying through the mic, you can't tell nobody no different. Like he's hard.
Yeah.
Like he can make dancing music, he can make his own. Whatever he want to do, I'm gonna think it's hard because I know music, and that's the tune that we grew up on.
Yeah.
That it's like a Texas swag, but it's like he bringing it back.
And it's crazy.
I like shit like that
because
I fuck with it.
As a dancer, right? We dance. That music, that shit take over. Like I ain't even trying to be funny. Like once we hear a song, bro.
Yeah.
That shit really like take over our body and we just do what it do. So I'm pretty sure it's the same for people that make music. They know like, oh, this will get the people moving and things like that. So it's like all of it come together. But he's a very dope artist, and I would just say like, if you got an ear for music, it's a rap like from the jump. Once you got an ear, you probably can't play an instrument or anything like that, but you know something. You feel me?
Well, I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people don't know this, but like with like Hit Your Groove, like when I made the dance and stuff, it went left. Like with me and like one of my homeboys that made it or whatever, like it went left. I ain't gonna lie, it went left. So shout out to my manager now, Big Will, like he like reached out to me. He was like you a star, like. So I had to learn. I was always hype and all that, but I had to learn how to rap. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was always dance. I was never like studio. What? Like, never stepped foot in no studio for fun. None of that. Like it's just always like get lit, like dance whatever. But like shout out to him, Big Will though. Like I feel like he turned me into an artist. So now I see like not even what it takes, but it's just like the not the dancing part of it, like the making music part of it type deal. But
what would be the biggest obstacle from all of y'all experiences as like transitioning into being just a dancer now to a versatile artist? Like what would be the biggest thing you would say was like, damn, y'all didn't think it was going to probably be this way, but it's like a humbling realization.
Singing and dancing.
I'm gonna let them go. I got a different answer. Unless y'all want me to go first.
yeah, go ahead.
Go first, man.
See, look, Since I was a jit, I swear, I put this on me. Like, I put this on me. I always knew I was gonna be somebody, and whoever around me was gonna be somebody. Like, I never had no limit with it. You know, dancing, that was me. I never learned how to dance. I've been dancing since I was 4. Then the music, I just used to do it in school, and people be like, "Yo, you good at it?" Like I said, I really never cared what anybody said. So at the end of the day, I knew I was it. You feel me? And then, far as the group like Hydef, man, I grew up with them, even though like we never knew we was gonna be making music together too. I look at them and I know what they can do. Like, it's more than one thing that everyone can do. And as far as like a group, there's no egos, no none of that. When you on a team, you play your role. If I'm the quarterback, this the receiver, that's the running back. Everybody play their part, even when we dancing on stage. You know your part, I know my part. Long as we all do our part, it's all gonna play along, you feel me? So I say all that to say, like, as far as I knew, I just knew I had it, shit.